Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Distant Stars in the final episode of Dynastic Divinity. Was I right or was I right? I said we'd probably go to 50 in Dynastic Divinity. Here we are, episode 50. And, so the nation of Visalug wants some living metal. They're going to give you some energy credits and some minerals. I'm going to decline. I don't really need that anymore, per se. I do have some fleets that are still trying to rendezvous with Task Force Marasma. We're taking out the last of the contingency as we speak. Several stations still remaining, but there's only one world really of consequence, and it's over here.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Energy weapon attack speed has improved. You can tell that we've got a lot of our endgame technologies research because we're starting to run out of options. Let's go for shield hit points.
Construction complete.
Also, let's go ahead and build some mining stations. Definitely build a starbase here. Those mining stations are already underway. Build a starbase there. And you come up here. Right, so it seems like most of the fleets are in the same position. Let's go ahead and take care of this one. It's going to take less than a month to get there. Good. Scientist Bakrig Den Harak has gained the computing expertise. Alright, now I imagine I need to reinforce my fleets again. Not too much though. Mostly did alright. Alright, so now we are going to just basically kind of dance through. We need to hit a Freery, but I feel like the other fleets can take them on. What I would rather do is go here, then go here, then go to the Trappist system. So we're going to set them on a chart, or we're going to set them on a course, and just kind of watch them travel along as we move towards finishing off the contingency in Nexus 01. And if you want a better shot, there's Nexus 01. It's a giant base surrounding a machine world. This is an AI world which we have to bomb the same as the rest of them. And if you watched the Cooperate or Die series, then you got to see
construction complete.
This thing up close once already. We were playing as a machine race fighting against the contingency. That was interesting.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Kind of a cool effect there. Thumbnail much?
Complete.
Or like that? Nah. Like that though. That's pretty cool. Alright, they're making their way. We need to hit the Playone system, which is right around the corner at this point. No other reinforcements to be purchased. Our mineral supply is building back up, I'm happy to say.
Construction complete.
Alright, that's already been taken care of. Any ships that I need to rebuild? Nope, didn't lose any. Good. So we're going to take out Nishpin, then Starmag, then Adamir. This is one of the last fleets we'll need to fight. We noticed this at the end of the last episode. Also, we are 2 months away from having our 19th core system allowed. Which means technically I can start colonizing these core worlds down here, which would be nice. I do genuinely think that when we defeat the contingency, the game might hand us a victory as a federation. The Sidron are having, or the Miravandi are having trouble against the Sidron compilers, though.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
There's our new core sector system. We can research another one. Ooh. Yes, please. Let's just go for it. I mean, we're not going to get it before the series ends, but hey. I'll take it.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Alright, let's go for armor hit points plus 5%. Because why not? Alright, I am ordering Marasma to hit the fleet directly here. And then I'm going to order them to come straight here. and attack primarily the fleet, excuse me, but also attack these guys. And then orbit Nexus 01 at the end of that. This shouldn't take too long. I'm glad we did get an endgame event after all. For those of you who remember what the series was like before we kind of took a break for a while, it was really uncertain, you know, whether or not... And yes, by the way, there are viewers who jump in at the tail end of series like this. I see new people coming in to watch these series all the time, so it is a thing. And it was crazy. We really didn't think that there would be an endgame event to speak of. Oh, that combat's already over. That's how fast that went by. Wasn't expecting that to go so quickly. Now, I kind of want to have the fleets come to Trappist and just hang out for a bit. Because we are waiting on some reinforcements. Kind of an important step. Let's go ahead and build those mining stations. You can build a starbase there. You come out to the J system. You go to Propus. And that will be it. We will completely control every system in here that we can take.
Construction complete.
Yep. No other credits to spend on reinforcing. Just need to let the rest of the fleet catch up. The rest of the reinforcements catch up. Which could take a minute. They're coming from several jumps away from this gateway here. So they'd have to go this direction. Well, it's actually not that far. And on speed 3, that travel will happen fairly quickly.
Construction complete.
I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the Naus station to a citadel. Okay, the last time we reached into the Shroud, bad things happen. We could increase Unity, we could potentially increase ship speed. I don't know that we need to increase Unity, let's just go for increased ship speed. Okay, well that didn't work out. Alright, reinforcements definitely on their way. I don't know that any more are being produced after those. So all the reinforcements that we need are already on our side of the galaxy.
Construction complete.
So there's a few little contingency slots here, but I think I can count on the AI to take care of those. Oh, this track is awesome. Remind me of the name? Doomsday. Scientist Gorodrig den Adazga of the HSV Inaldor has gained the paranoid trait. Well, that's nice and stupid. Not too concerned about it at this point, though. It's fine. Alright. That is the last of our reinforcement chain right there. That's how quickly they got here. For those of you who are thinking, oh man, now we gotta wait on the reinforcements? That's gonna take forever. Well, guess what? That's the end of it right there. Thanks to the jump gates that we carefully built earlier in the series, we can get around this galaxy quickly. Now they're all technically within jump range. I can just order them to jump straight to the fleet, but we're not going to do that because I don't want that penalty on sublight speed or weapons or anything. It's frustrating. Alright, let's go for philosophical mindset, diplomatic grants. I don't need more unity. Farming subsidies, why not? We're still growing. We are currently the president of the Federation, so we're in charge of the Federation fleet, which is actually right here. We could bring it in to assist with our final battle. That worked out really well. Holy crap, I wasn't expecting that. So they are definitely going to come help out. Oh, hang on. Let's go ahead and get Omnifarious Acquisition and Scientific Revolution back. Please and thanks. That came at a perfect time. Especially if we're going to get a scientific, or a, not scientific, but a Federation victory out of this. It'll be awesome. Let's do some anchorages here. Obvious reasons. It's not really, ideally this should be more than just an anchorage, because it's in a fairly defensively important position. Alright, now we're just waiting on the Federation fleet. So one more little pause here as we... Oh, hello. I can reinforce you, too. No, don't upgrade. Alright, so I can assign a leader. Fabrigden Hulos. I'm not sure why the reinforce button isn't happening. But still, that's a very powerful fleet. I'll take it. I'm guessing the upgrades need to happen in the home territory of certain areas. The Mechazur Incorporators are yelling at us. Yeah, because we're defeating your all-powerful robot brethren. How does that feel? How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel significant? Does it make you feel powerful? It shouldn't. Almost there.
Construction complete.
Alright, so let me make sure I've given the order properly here. Yep. I want you to follow Task Force Marasma like everybody else. And we're going to jump this last world as one. While also resolving our naval capacity situation. Let's take a quick look over here at what else we can do. Yep. Let's build a starbase there. We took a decent amount of territory over here, I have to say. Alright, we are together, I believe. Yep, we are. Let's do this. I'm going to give the order again. Let's attack primarily that station, then that one, then that one, then that one, then that one, then that one. And then just orbit Nexus 01. Look at that glow. I don't know, do we want to watch the battle like this for a second? Could be fun. See their fighters coming in. Our point defense is doing a pretty decent job with them. Yeah, I forgot. These outer stations melt very quickly, and there's not a defensive fleet, so we just have to kill the stations themselves and they die like that. It's really... It's kind of, as I recall, I think this happened in... I think this happened in Cooperative Die as well. It's kind of an anticlimax in a certain sense.
Incoming transmission.
Alright, check that. Migration treaty proposal from the Theklock. Agree. Will be nice. So the Naval Logistics Office has already been ordered. And Nexus 01 is being bombed, as they say, to shit.
Construction complete.
Let's restore that ring world. So what exactly does this fleet look like? Interesting to see them fighting alongside us. Their colors match ours at the moment because we are in control. Alright, capacity overload has ended, but it no longer affects us negatively in any way when that ends. Alright, so the Hegemony of Durandar joined the Mirov Compact. And Nexus 01 is going to take a while to explode, but
incoming transmission.
That's okay. Hegemony of Durandar. Did you? Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll sign a treaty with you. You're a member of another federation, but whatever, dudes. Probably can. Nope. Fleet's already at full strength. I guess I already clicked the reinforce buttons out of sheer force of habit. That's it, really. I assume when this ends, we're going to get a Federation victory or very close to it. Even if we don't, I will count this as the end of the series. We've had a good, long run. And this is definitely the height. It's not going to be possible to conclude on a higher note than the defeat of the contingency. The only way to conclude on a higher note than that is to paint the galaxy and completely take control, and that's something I would like to do when Stellaris is a little bit more fleshed out, like kind of the patch that's coming out with the next major update that we've been seeing Martin write about. I would really like to do, you know, a Conquer the Galaxy style run as any empire maybe that I've played as already, or maybe do a new one, but I would want to do it in a version of the game where there was really a lot of depth. It's kind of similar to painting the map in Total War. You know, one of the issues, I mean, Total War Rome 2's gotten better with this lately, as one example, but one of the issues with taking over the entire world in certain strategy games is that once you've done that, there's not anything really left to do. You don't feel like there's any real value in continuing to play, so what you've conquered kind of loses its value once you've conquered it. Which is a weird kind of meta-commentary on the human, you know, condition in its own way, and human history, because that's not entirely unrealistic to how we think in real life. But from a gaming perspective, you want the experience to continue, especially if you're like me and you're a narrative-driven gamer and you like the idea of playing through these games where you can immerse yourself in kind of an emergent story that's happening. You kind of want it to grip you. You want it to keep you going even after you've fully conquered everything. So that's going to be my motivation for doing a Stellaris series where I conquer the entire galaxy. So it's for now we're gonna take the defeat of the contingency and let that be it. And we're also gonna watch the percentage here for Nexus 01. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's like it's New Year's. 4, 3, but not quite because these are not seconds. 2, 1. The end of the contingency. The contingency has failed. With the destruction of the last machine world, the galaxy no longer faces the threat of systematic mass extinction. All surviving contingency warforms have either powered down or self-destructed, and the ghost signal is no longer being transmitted. As with the other machine worlds, the main Nexus detonated itself in a massive antimatter explosion when it became apparent that it could no longer resist its attackers. Traveling outwards at light speed, the intense light from the energy discharge will be visible to future generations for millennia to come as a bright, short-lived star. Across the galaxy, sapient beings are united in their celebration of this great victory. For the moment, at least, the future looks bright. This is a great day for the galaxy. So let's see. Before we wrap up here, let's take a look at victory progress. We're farther away from it than I thought we would be. If there is, I mean, we are leaders of our federation at the moment. So if there were someone that we could invite to join the Federation, like the Vur Technocracy, or the Grogna-Ploran, who have been insulting us for a while, so that's not going to happen. Or the Holy Mirabandia Compact, who were members of our Federation, I feel like, for at least a bit. That would be the end of it. The Avarians have been antagonizing us for a while. I don't think they are going to be open to an invitation. But that's pretty damn nice. We've conquered a huge chunk of the galaxy. We have defeated the contingency in this system here. Let's see if there's anything scrap related that we can take. No, there's really not. There are actually large swaths of territory that still have not been claimed by, for instance, the United Alvathari Empire. Let's check with the Alvathari. Such a cute noise. Yeah, they are, they're not down. Alright, the hegemony of Jurandar evidently is their refusal reason. But in general, it looks like also we've fixed our naval capacity situation. But we have come to the end of a fun little run of Stellaris once again. Like I've said a couple of times in past episodes, recent episodes, and also just in the look ahead that I did not too long ago, we are definitely going to be ramping up our Stellaris content, not necessarily doing a lot more Stellaris content prior to this, but getting ready for that next expansion, that next patch. And we're going to do some patch coverage videos, so those will hopefully, get some, help shine some new eyes on the upcoming series as well. I'm looking forward to that. It's always good to welcome in a new generation of Stellaris viewers when we launch a new series, because it tends to happen so far with my approach to things, and it's always a lot of fun to have you guys come in and join us. So look forward to that, and also, of course, as I mentioned, look forward to more coverage of Imperator as we prepare for grand strategy in ancient Roman times. That'll be for the 10 a.m. slot, of course. Stellaris will be uninterrupted if we have Stellaris series going in the 4 p.m. slot, because I keep those in different slots for a reason. Historical strategy at 10, grand strategy stuff at 10, sci-fi strategy and sci-fi grand strategy at 4, just because I don't like to mess those things together. And then occasionally we'll throw in that survival and simulation stuff as well. But thanks for watching. If you have any comments on how the series went overall, or just things you would like to see in the next Stellaris run, apart from what I've talked about with painting the map and such in this episode, or you can comment on that too, that's fine. Let me know in the comments below. Those comments are always welcome. New episodes, and like I said a second ago as well, new episodes will be coming out in science fiction, simulation, and survival type content every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. The next series in this time slot is going to be a new series in Frostpunk. And then we will bring back, after that series is done, we will bring back Surviving Mars, Shadow Elysium Redux for another run. And then, like I said, keep an eye on Stellaris-related content going forward from that. Again, thanks for watching. Comments are welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next series.